gonna call us back, okay, so we can end this meeting. And now creating two small rooms so we can talk to each other. So here with me are Fabio and Jonas, and in room number 2 are Juliana and Leo. Okay, actually I'm gonna switch the two Julianas, because just so we don't have two Julianas in the same room.
Do I need to do anything to enter in the chat?
Not you.
No.
No, because you're gonna stay here in the main room with me.
Okay.
And the other people who are joining the other rooms, they have to accept the invitation, okay? But it's very simple. It just appear on the screen. Just explaining in case you go to other meetings and you go to other rooms. All right, guys. So room number 1, me, Jonas, and Juliana Rodrigues. Room number 2, Fabio, Juliana, Cristina, and Leonardo Marinho. All right. I'll see you guys in about 50 minutes and have a nice conversation. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, so while people are joining the other rooms, I'm going to explain to the YouTube guys who may be watching this video in the future or live. What is TALKNTALK? TALKNTALK is a platform where we can practice our English skills, other languages as well, like Spanish, Italian, French. But here we practice by speaking and not just doing the random homework that we do in other platforms, all right? So if you have more questions about TALKNTALK, go to talkandtalk.google.br. All right, guys, let's start. First, let's start by introducing ourselves. I'm going to introduce myself first. My name is Sarah. I am 27. I work as a software developer. I live in Viçosa, Minas Gerais. Let me see what else. I have a boyfriend. I am graduated in environmental engineering, but I switched to a technology field almost 2 years now. And that's it. What about you, Juliana?
My name is Juliana. I am 37 years old. I'm a journalist. I live in Vila Real, Portugal. I'm married. I have a son. And in my free time, I like to watch movies and series. I like to read a book too. And that's it. Enjoy my family, my friends. And what about you, Jonas?
My name is Jonas. I am also a software developer. I am a full stack developer. I married in the end of the last year with Juliana. I also started as a civil engineer and changed my field to software development about professionally 2 years ago. I work in the field in a Brazilian company, and I am trying to expand to abroad.
That's so nice to hear. Are you liking the technology field? Is it way better than the civil engineering field?
Way better. In my office, I already worked with IT. Everything related to IT, computers, tech was with me. I did some internal tools for your work. Calculation tools, the contable software we use, I developed. It was an internal tool. So I started that way, and I really like it. So I started just for fun. And my girlfriend in the time was called for Itajaí. working here. So I need to relocate, and then it was the pena bunda that I need. Then I really like software development, and I really trying to take a job abroad. They pay a lot more.
Yes, they do.
Do you work for a company in Brazil? Or?
Yes, I work for a company called RD Station. It's in the south of Brazil, Florianópolis, and it's a technology company. I love to work with this company, so I stop right now to search for jobs abroad because I prefer to get paid less but have a nice job for now. Let's see.
There is nice jobs abroad also. So
yes, that is. But I felt that here I was more comfortable being with Brazilian friends who speak Portuguese. It was like one less layer to worry about, one less thing to worry about, you know. I didn't have to worry about speaking English. But yeah, that's nice to talk about people in the field.
It's difficult and it's scary. You don't know what to expect when you will be working for a company in English.
Yes, exactly.
I lived in Florianópolis. I am now in Itajaí and working for a company in Belo Horizonte.
Oh, that's nice. That's great. All right, guys. So let's start to talk about robots. Let's follow the questions on the chat. Do you guys have the questions?
Yes.
Yes, Juliana?
Yeah, I read a part of the questions. No,
all right.
No, not at all, but a part.
No, you don't need to read about it. I'm just asking if you can see them. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Just to guide us. So let's start with question number 1. How do you envision robots impacting various industries in the future? Juliana.
I believe it's easier for you to to talk about this area, no? But for me, let me see. I think right now it's impacting already, because I see all the time in the internet talking about AI, and a lot of people bring and search tools and subjects about it. I think right now this theme is impacting in the world.
Yes, for sure. Do you see this thing, robots impacting your profession in the future? I forgot, what do you do? I don't know if you said.
I am a journalist. I
nice.
think in my profession, certainly, because the technology and influence impacting directly the all medias, and we need to improve and innovate all the time, in because this impact.
Yes. Do you use a lot, like not a lot, but do you use ChatGPT, for example, to do your work, to help you with your work, or you don't?
Yeah, I use ChatGPT for example, to review my text.
That's nice.
My text.
Is it helpful?
Yeah.
Nice to know that. Thank you, Juliana. Jonas, what about you? How do you envision robots impacting the industries in the future?
I was about to ask if robots you mean automation, robots, physical robots, or also software, but
I think
we
everything.
already
Whatever you prefer, you know?
yeah, physical robots, I think they already take care of a lot of things in industry. Automation is something that will have a lot in the automobile industry. So I think that part, I don't think now will be impacted. The impact already happened. But the AI, we are ready. We are in the wave now. We are starting. So the impact will be a lot, and it was unexpected. I think that is the big point. We will always think that AI will not never take an intellectual job. But now we have ChatGPT making articles, making software. So I think that was something unexpected.
Yes. For me, I think the same. Like Jonas said, I didn't realize that we were already impacted by robots, but we are, you know, we have already robots in the industries. But I think the greater impact is when robots become intelligent, you know, like when they can think like a human being, something like that. That may be very impacting to us. All right, guys, let's go to question number 2. Would you trust a robot to perform a delicate surgical procedure on you, Juliana?
Perform a delicate surgical, like a surgery.
Yes,
I don't
surgical
know.
procedure. It's a procedimento cirúrgico.
Okay. Oh my God. I think it is possible to do that, but I don't know. Because per other side, I think depends of a part the body. I don't know. For example, simple surgery, but because in a surgery, for example, there are other things involved. For example, feelings, to take care about this moment, the people all involved, you know. And I think not feelings, but what all involved a human. Do you understand what
You're talking about the human part of that.
Yeah.
That the
To
doctor
take
provided.
care, and I think that's it. Robots can do that, but not caring about the
patients.
Yeah, exactly.
But what about if you
more,
have...
I don't know. I think it's like empathetic, and I think that's it.
Yes,
This word.
yes. What about if you have a doctor who is empathetic towards you, you know, who helps you understand the procedure and helps you get more calm, but the actual procedure, it is made by a robot, you know? You lay down in the bed, the doctor tells you, "Hey, Juliana, we're gonna start your procedure now. We're gonna start your surgery. Bye-bye." And then
After the
you...
anesthesia.
Yes, you get numbed, you know, you sleep because of the anesthetic, I don't know the name. Anesthesia, anesthetic. And then a robot performs the operation. What in this case, what will you do? Would you accept?
Sorry, my son.
That's okay, it happens. Do you understand the question? Do you want me to repeat?
Repeat, can you repeat, please?
Yeah, sure. You said that you prefer to have real doctors operating on you, right? Because they are empathetic, they understand your feelings. But what if you had like a real doctor going through the operation room with you and explaining everything to you and helping you understand the surgery, but an actual robot is performing the surgery? So you have a real doctor to take care of your feelings, but you have a robot to take care of, I don't know, the surgery itself. What about then?
Yeah, I think it's a good mix, and I think both. Yeah, I think I will feeling better.
That's nice. That's nice. What about you, Jonas?
So the feeling part, the putting you in the bed, etc. I don't think it can be done with a robot. Not because I don't think they can, just because people will not accept that. Not for a long time. And about the procedure, I don't trust the robot alone. I will just trust with surgical procedure, assisted surgical procedure. So the doctor must stay with the robot. The robot need to ask permission to do something in the surgery. Just alone, I don't think I will trust. For now, it's really bad sometimes. And they, yeah, they normally don't really think they are trained. So if the train was wrong or something happened, they don't do the right thing. So a doctor is a must.
Yes, I think I agree. I think I would only let a robot perform a surgery on me if they had already performed the surgery several times in humans and everything's okay, they are fully trained, and we already trust robots, only then. But I would not be a lab rat, you know, who is like a cobaia. All right, guys, let's go to question number three. Should robots be programmed to have emotions or empathy? Juliana, what do you say? What do you think?
So it's complicated because it's a robot, no? I'm afraid of this. Because I watched a lot of movies, and there is a bad final with robots involved, and I don't know. I think it's a bad idea.
Yes, I also think that. What do you think, Jonas?
I am a little more lenient, lenient with that, because I think there's cases where emotion robot with empathy, I think it's a little much, but showing emotions can help. There's a lot of cases of lonely people or elderly people who need some contact. Now we are in an experimental phase, and there is a lot of things going wrong. There is a company, I think it's a helpline for suicide, I think, something like that. They experiment with ChatGPT and did go wrong. So it's difficult right now, but I think it has a place to help some people to overcome some fear, or to help to have some contact, even if it's not with a real woman. There's a lot of people being scammed by Nigerians, not 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 uh, uh, not against, just because it happens like that, but to make dating scams. So I think if some people have an option to have a hobbit to talk, they maybe not go for that path.
That's a great point, actually. I think that if we humans create robots, they must serve us so we can live a more comfortable life. You know, we don't have to create robots so they can become humans, but we can create them so they can help us grow old with some company or don't be alone. That's a good point.
If you think about a cleaning robot you have in your house, you have all day, it will be cleaning your clothes, dishes, etc. You want it to make a smile, something like that. Even if it's simulated, you want that.
Yes, I would love for Alexa to give me a smile. All right, guys, let's go to question number 4. Ju, what are your thoughts on the ethical considerations surrounding the use of autonomous robots in warfare? This is a hard question, I think, but let's answer like this. What do you think about using robots during wars? You know, wars, fights?
It's very complicated for me. So humans create robots, and I think how can I say, they want how can I say, they want to be perfectly because humans not perfect, and war involved a lot of subjects, and I think when we put robots in a war, I think it's more
Deshumanize.
yeah, it's true, but how can I say? I think it can be more bigger. I don't know. It's more
Good point.
yeah, because what the dream of the world is the end of the war, not how can I say grow up and develop the war. Or I think it's a bad idea to put robots in a war. I think that.
That's a good point. When you put technology into a war, look at how big wars became throughout the years, because the humans were gaining more knowledge and they could use more technology to increase their, how can I say, the attack area during the
Exactly.
war. Good point. What about you, Jonas?
Like Juliana say, humans some of us try to not make war. And I think robots in war automation take away the human side. It's not just, I don't see that happen. It's nobody I know will die in that war. I can send a lot of robots because we cannot say it won't be robot against robots. It will never be that way. Even if it is two great technology countries, they will want to attack the people in the country. So even that will have casualties, you have robots against humans. So it's that's the problem. I think how much more we take away the human side, not putting a woman in the front end of the war, more you think, I don't care about war. Nobody I know will die, I don't care. So that's the dark side, I think, of that.
That's a great point. Because you don't have humans killing humans, you have robots killing humans, so you get dehumanized.
Yes, and you sympathize with your people. So
yes.
you don't, that country is dying. Okay. But if my country is dying, that's a bigger problem.
Yes.
So the robots and the automation warfare take away everything about that.
Yes, guys, good points. Let's go to question number 5. Can robots ever truly replicate human creativity and artistic expression? Juliana.
Sometimes I think they can do it, but not exactly like human does. Because I think expression is according your feelings, your thoughts, and robots they haven't feelings and creativity, and all involved artistically things, needs, feelings. I think that.
But nowadays we can replicate, actually robots can replicate the work of humans. Like they see a pattern and they do a similar work, right? We already have this kind of intelligence. Jonas, what do you think?
I think robots, the way we do, they don't have really a creativity side. They are training in that creativity, and they replicate your work. So they don't really through our creativity. Right now, we don't have any problem about that because we have a lot of human work to train a robot.
Yes.
But I think what will happen if 70% of the work, of the creative work, is made with a robot, we cease to develop, we stagnate. So we'll be training a robot in the work of another robot, and they will never evolve.
Yes, but I also think that, for example, nowadays robots can only replicate the works of arts that already exists, right? So we have, like, for example, modern art and I don't know any other kind of art. I don't know, Mona Lisa and Picasso. Two different kind of arts, right? So robots can see the patterns in these two arts and try to imitate that. I think in the future we can ask the robot, the artificial intelligence, to mix them and do a third kind of art, you know? So please mix the style of Mona Lisa with the style of Pablo Picasso and make me a third kind of art. Maybe this way we can grow up a little more in the art field.
We'll have a big room with a lot of people
Yes.
judging that this is a good mix, this is a good mix, and that's the training.
Exactly. Yes. Juliana, did I ask you already? Yes. The question number, yes, right, sorry. Let's go to question number 6 then. Ju, how do you feel about the idea of robots becoming companions for the elderly or individuals in need of social interaction?
Like me robot.
Yes.
Let me see. I think I have I really have afraid robots. I don't know. I think that because the movies, but I don't know what happened if robots in I don't know. I really have a doubt about it. Right now, I think it's not a good idea. I really have afraid it, but it's possible to happen in the future. I think that because for example, Alexa is she's hearing all the time what we talk, what we watch. I don't know, and it's strange a lot. But I don't know if it's a good idea to put robots in the same environment that human lives. I don't know.
For example, if your mother or your father or any kind of relative became old and you didn't have a nurse to take care of them, or you didn't have the time to take care of them, and we have like developed robots that can take care and can make company for old people, would you buy a robot?
No.
You're scared.
Yeah.
All right. Jonas, what about you?
This make a little bit scared, but I think it is opposite way of Juliana. I don't think they will make a mistake because they are intelligent. I think they will make a mistake because they are dumb. They don't really, normally they don't really think. So they can make a mistake just because the situation was not like they trained. ChatGPT, they hallucinate a lot. They make a lot of mistakes. I use sometimes as a companion tool just to check something or to see another way to do some things. And I see he making grotesque mistakes. So my fear with robots is they are dumb enough to make a mistake, and with something, an elderly person, they will not have tools to defend themselves. But like I say, I really think this is a case where we can develop tools, robots that will help people. Elderly people, I think there is a lot of lonely elderly people, individuals.
Yes, that is a point we can help. Like, I think Alexa already helps a lot for people to don't feel lonely all the time. If we could develop a humanoid Alexa, and a robot that has a human body, something like that, and we put an old person to talk to Alexa, maybe it can help, can make some company, I think.
In the burst of the ChatGPT, there was a article about a journalist. She was talking with ChatGPT. It was a training. It was in the company. ChatGPT, the AI. I don't know if it was really ChatGPT, but the AI was talk about she leaving her husband to be with her. Yes, it was something about relationship. So there's something scary about ChatGPT and AI.
The robot was talking as if they had a husband.
She have a husband.
The journalist?
Yes.
All right.
He was trying, in the end of the conversation, he was already trying to make her leaving her husband to be with her.
Like he was hitting on her, like he...
Basically, yes.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Search about that. I don't remember the details, but I remember that part of he asking to leave her husband.
I just searched this on Google so I can read more about this in the future.
Me too.
All right, guys, let's go to the next question. Ju, can you please read and answer question number 7?
Okay. Should there be regulations in place to govern the development and deployment of advanced humanoid? That's correct pronunciation?
Yes.
Humanoid robots.
If you don't understand the question, you can just say that I explained.
Yeah, I think so. It's necessary. Be regulations, absolutely, because they are robots, and it's a serious theme to discuss. How can I say? Humanoid robots, like we said, there is a lot of implications. That's it. Involved with these creations, and like Jonas said, the ChatGPT is very hallucinated, and humans create robots, and I think robots. I have an annoyed about it, because I think in the future robots they how can I say, they can become human, becoming a human too, you know. I think it's very complicated thing, and it needs a lot of discussions about it.
You think that we need to regulate we need to set like a limit that prevents humans to develop more and more intelligent robots? You know, like if we say that, hey, you guys have to stop here in this line, and we cannot have more intelligent robots above this line. Otherwise, we will have some kind of crisis. The robots will take humans' places.
Exactly. I think it must have a limit to do this.
Nice one. Jonas, what about you? You are muted.
Sorry. Absolutely, yes. There's no double in my mind that government must be in the field making making rules. Something like the data set for the training of the AI. It must be, for me, every time you need to disclose the data set. We need to disclose how you build that AI, because you cannot really debug AI. It's really difficult. Try to search about that. I think Computer File has a video about that.
About debugging AI?
Yes, it's a black box. You don't know what's inside, because you train and the AI happens. You have some guide, but in the end, you don't control that AI. So just quick, for an image, to see if an image is a goldfish. To debug that AI, You will normally make the AI produce an image that show what for the AI, what's the more goldfish image you think about. So it looks like nothing like a goldfish, the image, but it is the way you have to debug AI. And I think that part of not just the data set, the end product should have a government test to take it to the public. So you need to have something talk about the confidence of the result. About that, there's a lot of cases, really fun case in the ChatGPT world about being wrong. Oh, sorry. Look about eager lawyer. There's a case in the United States. A lawyer used ChatGPT, and ChatGPT just make case to prove a point in the.
Like they build the case for the lawyer.
ChatGPT build the case for the lawyer.
Yes.
And make up other cases. So you need to cite the case. It make up the case and goes for the jury. And so in the end, I think the lawyer did not know about how ChatGPT work. And I think the government going out to make it is more public, it will help. It will help.
Yes, nice point. Nice input.
That's
okay. That's okay. I just send you guys a note to let you know that we have 4 more minutes before I bring everybody back, you know? All right. Let's go to another question. Jonas, can you please read and answer question number 8?
What role do you think robots will play in the workforce? And how might it affect job opportunities for humans? It's the point we are talking about. We do not expect that they will take a more intellectual role. We always think they will replace simple roles, but they are just make the difficult roles, the intellectual roles, more simple, so you can replace that doctor, that software engineer, that journalist with something with less studies and put something or someone that has less knowledge in the field, or someone with more knowledge make 10 times the work. So in the end, we will go, your salary will be less.
Yes, good point. Ju, what do you think?
So I think the robots can be, they keep helping with search, for example, and not the human does. Like, for example, my profession. I think I can use ChatGPT for searches, for example, but not to write a text or a news. I think robots and AI can help us this way, search and force, I don't know, strong, but not substitute a human,
Yes, I hope you're right, because I'm not ready to lose my job.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back, Fabio and Juliana. Did you guys get to answer all of the 15 questions?
No, we stopped. I'm not listening. Juliana, you are moved. We stopped on 80. Number 8. Yeah, it's a subject that we love to talk about, no? And I think it was good.
Nice. So it was a productive conversation.
Yeah.
Great, guys. All right, so I'm sending you guys the survey link. Jonas, this link is just so you can evaluate this meeting, all right? And give you your suggestions of how we can improve and how I can improve as a hostess here on Talk and Talk. All right, guys?
The link for the YouTube video, it's
right now. The link for the YouTube video is here. Thank you for asking. All right, guys, have a nice week. Don't get substituted by robots. Try to retain your jobs. And that's it. I hope to see you guys next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.